Yeah, speaking of good matchups, here's one right here, and we're off.
And we're off.
Yes, ma'am. Going to Quickman first. One of the go-to stages, if not the go-to stage for starting out in the randomizer. You get an early E-tank. There is a zip you can perform if you have item 1, and flash stopper is also required. But most runners just like going here for the easy access to the E-tank first, and they just skip that little zip. Doesn't really save that much time, so.
It's amazing how evenly matched, even in the first get-go, these two runners are.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Matched up pretty well, if you ask me. And yeah, we're listening to the tunes of Bubbleman stage. Like, is this even random?
I know, it seems very natural.
But not quite the right level for it, of course. We'll see how they deal with the beam section. We saw last night, Prodigy versus LV Creed. Prodigy took that match.
I mean, it's amazing looking at how in sync these two are.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely so. If you missed that last match, I mean, I made the mistake of saying, hey, nobody dies here, but somebody did last night, unfortunately. But he made it through to win to losers finals in this tournament. So, and I didn't. So you know, there's that. And yeah, speaking of making it through, 140 for Metalow at the boss gate, and just about the same for megakyle. Maybe 1 second off.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's about a second off. But, oh, look at this.
Yeah, Quickman.
Look who we have in Quickman stage. Alright, so we get a question in the chat. What is randomized here? Charlie boy, I leave it to you.
We're gonna, you know, just, we're gonna do this, and, call on the bot, and the bot will tell these guys what's, randomized. Because it's a lot easier to say what isn't randomized, which is like Mega Man's color palette, and, item 2 and item 3. Everything else is randomized, pretty much. Oh, and the stage layouts are not.
So, we got item 3 in Quickman stage. And now both our runners are going to Flashman. Metalow starting a notch second earlier than megakyle. This is going to be a neck-to-neck. I think this is going to be a good neck-to-neck run, even up into the Wily stages. We're going to have a really good tournament here.
Definitely, great choice of stages here. Quick second, or sorry, flash second, or first is usually good. Get the quicker stages out of the way. Flash stage doesn't have any pits to fall into, no death pits. And it also has an E-tank, which we saw some of the higher ranking runners last night just skip over that E-tank completely if, per se, they had the E-tank for quick still. So we'll see what these two guys do once we get there. Not too many problems here in this stage so far. It's treating them alright. I saw some of the squids kind of giving them some...
It's a very Christmassy seed.
Oh, red and green, yeah. Yeah, the holiday.
Yeah. It's holiday. Did you pick a holiday level?
I mean, I guess I did. Apparently. I see. Interesting to note, Metalow did go for that extra E-tank. megakyle, on the other hand, just skipped it entirely. So, which that actually
that ties him up to once again the millisecond. All right, so who's gonna defeat Woodman first, or what kind of wood is he gonna have? Oh.
Well, I mean, he's got a pretty easy pattern, but I say easy enough, I suppose. He's definitely going down to
well, it's not the slow shield, so that's always a plus. It looks like megakyle got it way before Metalow.
And definitely, megakyle getting out first, and he's headed straight to Woodman stage. Woodman was actually a little bit weak to the Buster there, so I'd say a little bit, kind of a lot. It didn't take too much for these guys to take him down. Metalow joining megakyle in Wood stage. It's pretty interesting, because last night we saw Creed and Prodigy go for Bubble first, or excuse me, Bubble second, and or excuse me, Bubble third, sorry. Quickman, Flashman, then Bubble. And then now we're seeing Metalow and megakyle go quick, Flash, Wood. So wondering wondering how that's gonna play out for these guys.
So they both coincidentally picked that sort of pattern right out the get-go. I missed last night's bout.
Yeah, they sure did. It was pretty interesting. Now, I know megakyle doesn't normally go for good wood, but he's going for it this time, so pretty neat. He went up a screen to check and make sure fan that next screen. The reason is, if the fan guys are there, you can potentially soft lock if you do not have flash or time stop. So yeah, and it's interesting because these guys, neither one of them have quick boomerang, so they're gonna have to get this frame perfect ladder grab at the top, which megakyle actually had, but he let it go. We'll see how Metalow deals with it. He's catching up to him. megakyle making it through. Oh, I said it a little too quick. He's gonna have to pause buffer to get back to the ladder. He makes it. All right, cool. And Metalow doing the same. So. Oh, megakyle messing up on his jumps a little bit though. Alright, now he's in the right spot. Metalow making it pass. And now it's Kyle's turn, and he's gone. Yeah, that's
it's amazing how, you know, seeing him, but thank God megakyle actually went for that, because Metalow would have ended up having a good jump start at the end of this. Yeah, and I know megakyle's been practicing by watching Metalow.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. I know it saves at least 10 seconds in the vanilla any percent run, so I'm assuming it's the same 10 seconds here in the randomizer, or maybe even more depending on the second half of Woodman stage. But neither of these guys are going to have to deal with that, because they both got the zip, got the skip, and boom, Airman is down in Wood Arena. Moving on. Speaking of Airman, that's where we're going. It's like, hey, I just fought this boss. Let's go to a stage now. Ooh.
Oh, the crabs. The crabs. So terrible when there's crabs in the air.
Yeah, Kyle finds the same death
Kyle
as well.
found the exact same pit, yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting. These guys do not have item 1 or item 2. It is
frustrating that this is how you have to find out about the crabs, is at this exact moment when you're trying to jump that platform.
Yeah, behind those clouds, megakyle's another death, the same crabs. Metalow's gonna make it through this time. Yeah, behind those clouds, those crabs, ugh, dirty spot to see those enemies. Definitely hate to see crabs.
Yeah, especially when they hang low like that.
Alright, Kyle taking a damage boost this time off the Flyboys, aka the crop tops. So he should be doing a little better.
How do you think megakyle feels inside now, having died twice on Airman against somebody like Metalow?
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's kind of upset with it, but you can't let it get to you, you know? I mean, if I were in megakyle's shoes, I know my opponent has got one of the best times, well, the best time, in the randomizer so far, so there's no way I can let that get to me. I just have to ignore it and then keep trucking, you know? Keep on going, baby. Gotta do it.
Now, has MM2R have an official list of world records at this point, or?
I don't think it's an official.
Are we designating one?
Well, it's kind of hard to say world record on a randomizer exactly, seeing that there's all sorts of different seeds. But I'd say more like fastest recorded time. And yeah, Metalow definitely has that, and he has the world record race time, or fastest recorded time on the seeds, on a seed. So
well, that works. I mean, because I think this seed is, you know, randomized. Even if you ended up finding out what seed happened to coincidentally be the easiest seed, or what you think might be the easiest seed, I think the randomization factor could be easily applied to that too. I mean, then you still have everybody tempting the easiest seed.
And we got a good item 1 for zipping. Metalow actually dropping back down. And see, this is where the routes are diverged. Metalow went crash, and now megakyle's going bubble.
No, he's got like Passion Punch Falls.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bitrate falls are passion fruit.
Now, in the vanilla, isn't there frogs that are there also, if I remember correctly?
That's correct. There are those little frogs there. And, yeah, they just snuck their way into this seed. We've got that lime green water now.
I was gonna say we're gonna watch Megakyle now attempt the bubble zip.
And right on, a few pause buffers here and there to clip into the top of the wall on the checkpoint screen. We should be flying. That's it.
And that's gravy. So it skips a really good chunk of the stage right here, or at least any sort of slow going part, especially with the water, where you're not moving at an optimal speed to begin with.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good portion to skip as well because there's a lot of ups and down jumps, and you've got the spike ceiling that you can always run into as well. A nice pause buffer to not fall in the pit by
That little frog was not giving up, and we have Metalow fighting Bubble Man in crash stage here.
Yes, ma'am. Makes quick work of the Bubble Meister. He's down.
Oh, so
Disco Metal for megakyle.
Although now here, his speed of his metal blade is not affected by the water. It doesn't look like, or it's faster than it probably would be. And since that's randomized, is it that it's that fast?
Well, yeah. The randomizer, the speed of Metal Blade, or all the boss AI is randomized in some sort of fashion. They could be faster or slower, or they could happen to be randomly the same. So Metal Man there, in that instance, was a little faster with the blades. It doesn't look like looked like his jump velocity was a little higher than normal, so that's why you see him just jumping, and his horizontal velocity wasn't changed, or excuse me, it was changed to be slower. So he didn't jump like horizontally as far, and also with the ceiling there, it kind of bumped him and kept him sort of on one side for megakyle.
So megakyle didn't attempt the crash zip here, or is he doing a different one? He's doing
he's doing the zip that Daggett discovered to skip the first screen of the elevator. He did go to crash, but he's out of lives to do the zip. You need 1 life in order to.
Ah, and because of the 2 he took in air, he's shy.
Yeah, that's right. He is shy of life. That.
Ooh. Now, are there shrimp? Does he have shrimp? He has shrimp. Oh my god.
Yes, ma'am. He's gonna have to figure out a way around these shrimp and crash stage. But speaking of crash, man, he's not weak.
Oh, and Metalow takes a death against Crash on the conveyor belts here.
Yes, yes, he does. Megakyle's having a lot of trouble trying to get up this ladder. He's got to figure something out to make it past. He's got the late spawning leaf shield, which is not helping his case. I think the metal blades that he had were not doing the trick. So it looks like he's just gonna take a death and take the game over.
Really?
Meanwhile, yeah, I don't blame him. It's probably faster to do this instead of wasting time on that and then re-attempting zip. And Metalow finds item 2 coming out of metal.
So we imagine he's probably gonna go for heat at this point. Yep.
Yep, he has all the items, and he actually left himself an easy stage for the last stage, Bubble Man stage. So we'll see what Heatman stage has for him in store for him while Kyle's getting his.
Thankfully, it doesn't look like the Spanish Inquisition is around. So, inverted leaf shield.
Yeah, Metalow's actually clearing this area here, so he can go for the randomizer specific zip here. And there it is. So he doesn't even have to deal with whatever was in that corridor there.
Which I saw some, what do you call them, Chanky makers?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm getting the names down, yeah!
I believe they're also called hotheads?
Hotheads?
Sure
that probably is like the American version for it, I could believe
that.
that.
That is the English name for it. I'm sure
wow, that 3 just like instantly disappeared. Oh, it was because it was too close to the ceiling.
Yeah, he placed it wrong, it actually got caught up in the ladder. Yeah,
well, here we're getting to see Metalow do all the heat zips. Dropped a low too, so he can get that life.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he had 0 lives. It's always nice to have a spare, just in case you fall into a random pit or take a random boss death or whatever. Yeah, Metalow's on a really good pace as of right now, even with the death in Metal Man stage to Crashman. He's
only got a bubble after this, and that should be pie for him. There wasn't really much difficulty at all in bubble stage that I can recall.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say Kyle's roughly a stage behind at this point, unfortunately. He's finishing off Crash, he still has to do Metal and Heat.
Metal immune Bubble Man here.
Yeah, Kyle's finding Buster's doing a decent job though. He's gonna go ahead and wrap this fight up.
A nice use of item 2 in bubble stage. This is the winners finals, for those of you who are just tuning in.
Yeah,
oh, he skipped the bubble zip. Oh, he's doing a different.
He's doing the vanilla bubble zip. The item 1 is good enough to allow that, and that particular zip that he went for is actually faster.
I was about to say that seems like it was a bit faster than the traditional bubble zip.
Correct.
And we're watching megakyle do the heat zip here. So this is going to be a very zippy run.
Oh yeah, definitely. megakyle looking for his next zip while Metalow's looking to enter the boss room of his 8th Robot Master. Listen to some Galaxy Man theme from Mega Man 9 while we're going there as well.
And megakyle he doesn't have item 2. Oh.
Yeah, you get item 2 in Metal Man stage. He hasn't been there. So, it's unfortunate for megakyle, but
yeah, he's stuck doing the Yoku blocks.
He thinks it could possibly be here, so I mean, I suppose he'd rather have item 2 in Metal for the last part of Metal than Heat.
Maybe he's trying to save those E-tanks for last or something, I have no idea. I've never actually seen Metal pick last. I think that's kind of like a first in the tourney, but Metalow also had Bubble as last, which is also, I find, very strange and unique.
Yeah, sub 20 for Robot Masters is actually really good on the randomizer, that is, and Metalow.
Yeah, maybe Metalow will get a new PB with this.
I don't think he's gonna get a PB personally. Seeing that he took the death, I think his current PB is deathless. But I mean, you never know. he could surprise us. Speaking of surprises, there's a surprise at the stage. Happens to be a big old mecha dragon that has surprise color.
Oh yes, the color of the dragon. Almost every commentator's favorite part, and yours too.
Of course. So
what are your choices for the dragon?
I'm gonna go red this time with I don't know, quick boomerang as the weakness. How about you?
Ooh. I am going to go... I almost wanted to say monochrome for Creed.
He actually got his
he got his monochrome dragon?
Very close to it last night in match. It was silver and blue.
It's like what? Alright. I'm gonna go for purple, gold, pink, weak to quick. Why not?
Sounds good.
It's very detailed. I always pick 3 colors for the dragon.
So
because
Gemini Man,
I'm likely to get one right and feel partly correct.
So Gemini Man weakness. Gotcha. That's Mega Man 3. We're not even in that game yet. Speaking of, when is the Mega Man 3 tournament? I need to get on the ball. Or the Mega Man 11.
MM3 skills.
Yeah, that and Mega Man 11. And it's a pink dragon.
Oh, pink with the yellow body. I don't even remember what colors I picked. I picked too many.
Yeah, I don't know what you
Oh, we have someone who did say pink and yellow, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
So, you win the satisfaction of guessing the color of the dragon, right, sir? Stuff or man?
Oh, and its weak is to crash. That's one of it.
Very nice. I guessed that last night.
So,
Crash.
Metalow, of course, just defeated the dragon, one of the hurdles of the Wily stages. And megakyle is finally going to join him in Wily's stage, but Metalow's got a pretty significant advantage at this point.
Yeah, he's about a stage ahead, so he's doing pretty well. It's really Kyle is definitely depending on Metalow to make some sort of mistake. We'll see if that actually happens.
Which is generally the Wily 4 crutch. Well,
I mean, there's all sorts of things that could happen. He could die in Wily 2 here to Pico, which I don't think he would.
Well, yeah, death to Pico sets you back like a half a stage or more, so...
Yeah, that's a good 30 seconds. He's got plenty of E-tanks, and he's checking the wall. So, most people don't die much in Wily 3, but it's definitely a possibility. Guts tank can be a little stubborn sometimes. And then, yeah, Wily 4 is definitely the other one to worry about, the big one, right? Kyle running into some trouble with some Sniper Joe mechs, but he's making it through. Meanwhile, Metalow making his way through Wily 2. The clown cog guy not giving him much trouble, but Bird's lagging up the game. Here we are, Pico. Let's see what.
Too bad we don't guess the color of Pico.
Right, it's pink. That's my guess. I was right. Look at that. Oh man. But I mean, I guess you could technically guess the stage, but then we'd be guessing everything. You guys really want to guess everything? What's the color of the Guts Dozer? What's the color of the Wily machine?
The Guts Dozer is gonna be mint. Mint and pink.
What color was Metal Man yesterday? What color?
What color was Metal Man yesterday?
I don't know. It's silliness. But hey, charged heat. Excuse me, supercharged heat. So he didn't even have to charge. He was shooting, and that actually took down Pico rather quickly, to say the least. Thing is, he is a little bit low. teeth, so he might want to go find a refill. megakyle finding crash bombs right off the bat. One of the advantages of starting on screen 2 in your search sometime. So good stuff to him. It's gonna actually save him a couple. A slight detour for Metalow to pick up some energy.
Alright. Interesting choice of music for the Wily stages.
Yeah, this is a really good song. I can't really tell you off the top of my head where it comes from.
I thought it was Ninja Gaiden, but I wasn't really positive.
I don't think it is. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I know Creed could.
It has an Earthbound sort of sound to it, but yeah. Creed was always good at these things.
Yeah,
Name that song.
The music encyclopedia when it comes to Mega Man 2 and Random. Sure.
Well, we got a mint green floor.
Live. I'm not sure what that is. That could be.
Look, he's a mint green guts tank, but no pink.
Yeah, he was keeping
Buster
the holiday
Wheat.
spirit.
Oh my god. See, this is turning out to be a very fast seed. You gave him an easy seed.
I'm so
disappointed in you, Charlie.
I don't think so. I mean, Metalow, the master of the randomizer, takes in a death on a seed. That's not an easy seed.
Taking a death on a seed.
He took a death. So,
listening to that Chinese
battle. No, I don't know. It could be. It could possibly be.
Oh, megakyle finding metal for Pico Pico, and that is a super fast metal blade.
Yeah, it seems to be working for him. It's not draining that much energy as well, so it's one of the advantages he might have. Although it might be taking just a tad bit longer than the supercharged heat. Alright, jumping over the false floors for Metalow, going
vertical zip.
Yes, ma'am, getting it. And then another one. Nice, gets the extension with the pause buffer.
Oh, and it's the Chanky Makers. Those could be dangerous here.
Yeah, those you never really want to see that. I like how Metalow in this game allowed him to pause buffer on that ladder, because if he wouldn't have done that, he would have fight victim.
Alright. And then here we'll... Alright, taking the damage boost. Using the item 1.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
I can't see him.
Yeah, he was, the flicker kind of got us off. But he made it.
Wow, that could have been really lucky. He kept on finding a way to damage himself.
Right, he was probably taking damage from the fire that the Chanky makers throw, or the Chankies. There's also there's an English name. Ooh, he's going for the corridors up here on Wily 4, but ran out of item 1. This is going to be interesting. Now he might need to farm some items. Well, maybe not. You can actually do this.
I love the crabs popping out of the floor. This is a very crabby thing. Alright, so Dozer and Boo Beams at the same time.
Yeah, Kyle looking for a weakness. I think, didn't Metalow get busted? Yes, he did, because Kyle's found the buster now as well. And should be able to wrap up Guts Tank pretty quickly. Metalow finding Crash Walls. I think he already found Crash in Wily 2. Weakness. I just didn't mention it. And Buster weak Boo Beams.
That's a lot of shots, though. Now, do Boo Beams have more than one weakness? I don't remember.
No, I don't think. No, they don't. No,
they don't, right? Yeah.
No, they're just weak to one thing. Oh, so yeah, Metalow making it out while Kyle making it in.
So we are at that juncture where we could almost say this is Metalow's race to lose, as Creed would say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see him falling short on this one personally, but I mean, there's always that chance. I mean, you still got Wily Machine. Say if he runs out of E-tanks somehow before the machine, then he runs out of lives, and that could be what Kyle needs. That's exactly what Kyle needs, actually. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Metalow being the seasoned player that he is.
And we have megakyle doing the vertical zip here too.
Yep. Kyle's gonna have to deal with the same chankies that Metalow dealt with a few minutes ago, while Metalow making his way through the refights. About halfway done, a little bit over.
Ooh, ended up missing his item 1. Using the damage boost to get down. I love how Heatman has Mega Man's colors, with a nice little purple flame.
Yeah, Heatman decided he wanted to be Mega Man today, and so did Crash, except for a little bit darker. Alright, refight's done for Metalow. Now it's Machine and Alien. As Kyle's here on the boobies, trying to push his way through, trying to figure out the wall weakness here. Buster Weak Machine. It's kind of a dream to see it when you get here, especially if you want to go fast or get a fast time. You're like, oh man, I hope I don't have to search for a bunch of stuff. I can just shoot this thing with Buster. And sure enough, Metalow gets his wish. Boom, there it is. He's down to the alien. Quick, what color's the alien? We missed that yesterday. We didn't do that at all. I think Queen might have messed, or Mike might be off or something.
Oh, it is. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're okay. I was like,
I did. I said purple yellow with the yellow head, purple body.
All right, I'm gonna go orange and blue. Weak to metal.
Oh, let's do vanilla weakness. Bubble.
Alright, it's gonna be green and red.
It's a Christmas alien.
It is. And Quick Boomerang's gonna do the job.
Ah. And that's all she wrote for the first race, folks. Stay tuned, and we have a second race coming up.
Yeah, definitely. GG's to Metalow on the win. He's going to take it with official SRL time of 34 minutes and 27 seconds. And yeah, now Kyle's just got to finish up these refights, and he'll have himself a time as well.
Well, that was a good first bout, so megakyle has an opportunity to even the score in this next bout. It really is the little things in these types of advanced races that I think judge, you know, that missing that jump or having that item drop on you and calculating all those little things. And one mistake is definitely, you know, unfortunately, I would say it was that airman stage with megakyle.
I wouldn't even say that. I mean, he did take an extra death that Metalow didn't take, but what really cost him time was the Crashman climb, because he.
Oh yeah. And the Woodman, the zip.
Well, no, they were still pretty much even for Woodman. It was Crashman that he had to die on. After,
well, megakyle had the advantage at that point. He was like half a stage ahead, and I think that redoing it, he kind of like redid it like twice, didn't he?
That's true. That's true. Well, no, he got to the second elevator. Then he had to die to redo it. So I mean, I guess he did do it twice. But yeah, that was unfortunate. That's probably where most of his time was.
So the winner of this bout will face Prodigy.
No, it's actually the loser of this bout.
Oh, the loser of this bout faces Prodigy, and then the winner of that match ends up facing in the grand finals.
Right. The winner of that match, Prodigy, and the loser ends up fighting the winner of this in the finals. Which no reset coming down to the grand finals or anything like that. It's on an even playing field. The community voted for it like this. Like some communities go 3 out of 5 with whoever's in winner's side being awarded a point or something. But we had a vote, and community was like, well, we just we don't like that idea. It's going to be an even playing field going in. First to 3 matches. So I mean, whoever wins to 3 gets to make it and win the tournament at that grand finals match. So guys, let's cheer on megakyle as he finishes up here. He's gonna find a quick weakness to the alien, this Christmas colored alien, green and red.
No, he's picking a green and pink. It's so appropriate.
This alien claws over here.
I was gonna say, oh no. I was gonna say he probably would have picked quick first, being on the bottom, but he went for pea shooter. So the last item is what he'll end up finding is the correct one.
Yep, and that's the one.
That's a wrap.
And megakyle finishes second with an official SRL time of 38 minutes and 23 seconds. GG's to him. And yeah, we'll get these guys a new seed, so stick tight, stay around, and we'll watch race 2.
Race 2 of the finals, baby! Woo! Presented by Rare. As long as you know that.
Yeah, great company to, you know, make a game that's not actually their game. But it's an awesome company, though.
Oh, I love Rare. Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, Killer Instinct. I mean, you know.
007.
I mean, yeah, Killer Instinct, yeah.
It's like Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct conquers Bad Fur Day.
I mean, you're talking to one of the KI 2013 pros, so you know you got. I sort of called myself a semi-pro so long that everybody was like, "No, dude, you made it. I mean, you were in World Cup.
I was about to say, aren't you?
You got a medal. Blah blah blah."
This is how I view it. If you dedicate a portion of your life to something to excel at that form in any which way, shape, or form, makes you a professional. It's not like there's doctorates and schooling available for tournaments or hell, even painting. If I painted and never sold a single piece, that doesn't make me any less of a painter. Just means that I don't have the skills to profit off of being one.
Like I'm Kurt Mueller's. Got a frickin' medal. Got a gold medal. No. But yeah, these guys got their seeds now.
Oh, they got the seed. Oh, and it's a Metroid run. Woo!
Yeah, the Galaxy Federal Police. M510.
I really like the background colors here. The red and the blue. Looks like a beautiful sunrise.
Yeah, definitely pretty neat. I like just did with the randomizer. Everything.
Yeah, no, Duckfist did an amazing job with this randomizer.
From music, to colors, to everything. Awesome game.
Alright, so we're having our runners load up their seeds and get ready.
Yeah, all I can guess is Metalow taking himself a little break, a little breather. He does tend to do that from time to time. So he's probably getting himself situated. So while we wait for that, we can just chit chat with you guys. If you guys have any questions, or this is a good time to say, hey, follow the runners. You know, like there's
that's true. Follow the
Twitch
runners.
handles. Their Twitch handles are in the chat there. And then you know, if you want, you can follow Retro Queen Gamer here. She's commentating. I mean, everybody likes to follow the girls, right?
Oh, of course. Because, you know, us ladies, we just flock to the Mega Man 2 randomizer doorsteps.
That's the way to go.
I think I'm an oddball girl. So, although, I guess most gamer chicks say that shit, don't they? Oh, shit.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a gamer chick, so I really don't know.
See, I laid back. I got all casual for a moment.
Alright, yeah, we're waiting for megakyle, or Metalow, excuse me. Still waiting for Metalow.
Megakyle's rip around and ready to go. Look at him. He's waiting so patiently.
Yeah, I imagine. I mean, break time's always good. I mean, say in fighting game tournaments, the way that some players like to do, you know, especially when it's like a tight match or close matches, they'll after one of the matches is over, and say like one person has the point, the next one doesn't, they like to take a breather, kind of slow the momentum, right? Now, I'm not saying Metal is doing that, seeing that he won, but I mean, what he could be doing is taking a little longer just to keep megakyle on the edge of his seat, because being the guy that lost, if the winner is taking the extra time, you know, it's kind of got you on edge, like, you know, you're already down one, you have to come from behind to win. I mean, all that could be happening, or there could be the instance that he just went ready. Just need to go get a drink of water, or take a quick bathroom break.
Well, I just sit there and think to myself, you know, Mega Man 2 is a very heavy periods of button mashing. Does that affect your thumb at any particular point if you pause for a while, or do you have to like break back into a groove in any which way, shape, or form?
Oh no, I wouldn't think so. Like these guys can do seed after seed. I mean, they're the top of the random. Right? I mean, we're in top 3 of this tournament, so I mean, you gotta know that like these guys have been grinding stuff out. So I mean, after a while of playing video games, your thumbs kind of just get you, right? Like, you're in there. You are committed. Like there was days when I wasn't even in the top. My thumbs, yeah, they kind of hurt a little bit after a while. I did like 9 seeds in a day one day. Like, yo, these guys, like 2 seeds is nothing. It's nothing.
Sure. I have probably only played a lot of MM2 hacks the last few times I played Mega Man, so.